Hi, Angela. Do you have a moment? I have some wonderful news I want to share with you.
Hi, Ellie. What's the news?
We're going on a family vacation soon.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Mom planned it for us. It's somewhere in Europe. I'm so excited.
Europe? That's great.
Oh, by the way, since it's a family vacation, of course you're not coming.
Excuse me?
Oh dear, did you actually think you were included?
Are you saying I'm not part of the family?
Exactly. I mean, you're a high school dropout, right? We don't recognize the low-educated people like you as part of the family.
Jeez.
Not even graduating high school? That's just unbelievable these days.
You're bringing that up again?
Really, it's embarrassing to have someone as uneducated as you in the family. I was against Chad's marriage to you, but my parents liked you, so I reluctantly accepted it.
That's how you feel, huh? Even so, I've been trying my best to study on my own.
That's hilarious. What kind of studying have you done without even finishing high school?
It's the age of online learning now. I couldn't attend school, but I've gained various experiences.
Acting all high and mighty when you haven't accomplished anything? Talking to someone without a degree is exhausting.
Education isn't everything.
That kind of naive thinking is why you're just a high school dropout. I graduated from university and got a job as a full-time employee. I'm not like you, who's just half-baked.
Indeed, I didn't go to university. But judging people based on their education is wrong. Everyone has their circumstances, you know?
Circumstances, huh? But society judges people by their education. Especially people like you who didn't even finish high school.
Even so, I've worked hard in my own way.
Anyway, I don't want to associate with someone as uneducated as you. Seriously, give me a break. Chad could have found someone much better. Well, at least the upcoming vacation will be fun without you. Enjoy holding down the fort. Angela, you are so rude.
What happened, Ellie?
Seriously? This is why I can't stand people with low education. I should have opposed this marriage no matter what.
Why are you so angry? Did I do something wrong to you?
I heard you're coming along. Can't you read the room?
Oh, that.
It's a family vacation. Why are you, an outsider, tagging along?
Are you talking about the Europe trip your mom planned? She invited me too, saying I'm part of the family. I am indeed her daughter-in-law.
I keep telling you to read the room. Don't you understand that was just a polite gesture from her? This is why high school dropouts are so annoying.
Oh, here we go again. You always bring up my education, and it's getting old.
I'm just stating facts. Blame your shameful education for this.
I don't think it's shameful at all.
That's the problem with uneducated people. They can't even realize how embarrassing they are. If I had dropped out of high school, I'd be too ashamed to step outside. Thank goodness I graduated from university.
If I were you, I'd be embarrassed to step outside too. Thank goodness. I'm not as petty as you.
How dare you say that to me? Someone like you going on an overseas trip is absurd. Without a proper education, you probably don't even know Spanish. You'd just be a burden on the trip.
Excuse me? I studied Spanish in middle school.
Middle school Spanish is just hola level. What I need is practical conversation, real conversations. I majored in Spanish at my university.
Your mom told me you failed and had to repeat a year.
That was just because I overslept on the day of finals and didn't get the credits. If it weren't for that, I wouldn't have had to repeat.
But the fact is you did repeat a year.
Questioning my abilities is rude. That was just bad luck. Normally, I did great.
But your mom said you never got an A in your Spanish language classes.
That's because the professors were too strict. They never graded me fairly.
But other students got A's, didn't they?
That was just my bad luck. Anyway, I'm good at speaking in Spanish.
Really? Can you introduce yourself?
My level is meant for more sophisticated situations, not something like that.
Sophisticated situations? Like what?
Like embassy receptions.
Oh wow, a level suitable for embassy receptions. But it'd be great if you could just give me a little demonstration of that sophisticated Spanish right here.
You're so annoying. I'm busy. I don't have time to waste on pointless conversations like this.
Okay. Well, no matter what you say, I'm coming with you guys. I'm looking forward to it too.
You, a high school dropout. How shameless. Someone as dumb as you shouldn't come on the trip. I'll enjoy it enough for the both of us, so you can have fun by yourself. A high school dropout should be satisfied with traveling domestically.
But since your mom invited me, I'll be joining the Europe trip. You can enjoy your domestic travels. I'll let her know you won't be coming.
What? Why would I be traveling domestically? I'm going to Europe with everyone else. You're the one staying behind.
Oh, but I've already traveled to every state.
You dropped out of high school, married my brother, and have been living it up on his money traveling ever since. You're dumb and just spending your time having fun.
I'm not doing it for fun. I've told you many times that I guide domestic tours.
A high school dropout guiding tours? That's just like playing around. I bet your tour participants are all old folks, right?
Yes, many are elderly. But they're very lively, and each trip is a learning experience for me.
Yeah, right. You're just repeating the same old stuff at the tourist spots. It must be tough not being able to get a decent job without a proper education. Guiding old folks is like being a babysitter.
Do they teach you in university to look down on other jobs? If so, I'm glad I didn't go.
You wouldn't understand as a high school dropout. But in college, we have over a month for summer and spring breaks. I've used those breaks to travel abroad.
Oh, so you're an experienced traveler. That's the first I've heard of it.
Even for a college graduate like me, traveling abroad can be full of trouble. Let me tell you, traveling with a high school dropout is just too dangerous.
Sigh.
People abroad can sense the foolish aura of someone like you. So just being with you could make us targets for pickpockets or other dangers.
Don't worry, I'm good at dealing with such situations.
High school dropouts. They don't realize how dumb they are but have all the confidence in the world.
You too?
Don't lump me in with you. I'm a degree holder, you're not.
Yeah, sure. I'm human and you're a rat.
What did you say?
Rats can survive anywhere, but they love dirty places.
Hey, that's way too rude.
You judge people based on their education, just like rats persistently search for cheese.
That's not true. Anyway, as a daughter, I don't want to put mom and dad at a risk during the trip. That's why you shouldn't come with us.
I also want them to have a great time on the trip. That's exactly why I should go with them.
You're so persistent about going because you've never been abroad. If you want to go that badly, why don't you just study some foreign languages first?
Then maybe you should study ethics. Don't judge people by their education. Don't be mean to your sister-in-law. Ethics is something you're supposed to learn in elementary school.
I don't need that. I'm a college graduate.
There really are people who have education but no common sense. It makes me sad to think about how much money your parents spend on your education. At least I want them to enjoy their trip.
If you don't come, it'll be a fun trip. You, the high school dropout, can stay home and study Spanish.
It's going to be hard without me as a local guide, you know.
What?
Your parents want to stay in a rural town in Sicily. I have friends there from when I did a homestay. We'll be using public transportation. Without me as the guide, it'll be very difficult.
Wait a minute. Isn't the trip to places like Paris or Madrid?
No, it's a rural town that you won't find in most travel magazines.
No way. Sicily sounds inconvenient.
It's not as convenient as a city, but it has its own charm. The local markets have fresh fish and fruits, and you can interact with the locals.
Markets? But I want to go to more touristy places.
Then you can see the beautiful beaches of Taormina and the majestic views of Mount Etna. Sicily is a treasure trove of nature. Guidebooks won't be much help there. I think it'd be better if someone like me who speaks Italian was there.
Italian? Wait, you speak a foreign language?
Yes, and Spanish too. I lived in Italy from 15 years old until I became an adult.
Oh my God. You have experience living abroad?
Because of my parents' work, I went with them. Instead of attending high school there, I stayed with the host family and learned the language and culture.
So that's why you can speak Italian and Spanish too? But it's been years since you returned to the States. You probably can't speak it anymore.
I now use that experience to work as a travel guide. I guide tourists from Italy and Spanish-speaking countries. So I'm still fluent in everyday conversation.
What? You're guiding foreign tourists?
Yes. It's quite popular and I have many repeat customers and referrals. Even though it's a job that can be done by a high school dropout, there is a shortage of Spanish-speaking guides. I'd love for a college graduate like you who is confident in Spanish to consider a career change.
No, I'm fine. I love my current job.
Oh, come on. I was just joking. You're working as a cashier at the local supermarket with your college degree. You can use your degree to the fullest there.
Do Mom and Dad know about this? That you can speak Spanish and Italian?
They do. That's why they invited me on the trip. They said they couldn't ask for a more reliable family member.
Even though I, the college graduate, am going with them?
And I have travel experience. But since you're so insistent that I don't come, I'm sorry for your parents. But I'll sit this trip out. You can be the guide instead.
Me? Impossible. I've never been to the countryside of Sicily. I rely on guidebooks.
Oh, come on. Show off that college degree of yours. I'll just stay home quietly.
Wait.
I just contacted your mom. She said not to worry about what you said and that I should come along. What should I do? Should I text her back saying I'm not fit for the trip since I'm a high school dropout?
No need to do that. I'll allow you to join the vacation this time. Mom and Dad want everyone to go together. I'm an adult, so I'll respect their wishes.
No, we need to respect minority opinions too. I'll tell her again that I'll be sitting this one out.
I said don't do that. It's great you're coming on the trip with us. Since we're taking you along, make sure you don't cause any trouble while we're there.
Your parents are the ones taking us. You're not paying a single cent, right?
This conversation is over. Just because you can speak foreign languages, don't get cocky. You're still a high school dropout. So I'll be relying on you to guide us on the trip.
Ellie, we're way past our meeting time.
Oh, hey. I was just about to call you. Where is everyone?
We're at the airport, of course. It's already boarding time. Everyone's worried because you haven't shown up. Are you stuck in the bathroom or something? You're at the airport, right?
Not yet.
What? We agreed to meet at the airport after everyone did their own things. Some wanted to shop, others wanted to sightsee.
I was the only one who wanted to shop. And everyone else went sightseeing. I just wanted to show off that I could go alone.
Oh, you shouldn't have been so hard-headed and should have come along with us.
Shut up.
Where are you shopping now? If it's near the airport, you might still make it.
I'm done shopping. I'm in the taxi now.
Okay, you should be here soon then. Glad you'll make it.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
I thought I told the driver to go to the airport, but we just passed it.
Tell the driver to turn around. Simple English will work.
I've tried that several times. I think he's asking for more money. He's scary and I don't know what to do. He keeps looking at me through the rearview mirror.
Oh no, but you need to stay calm.
Easy for you to say.
Can you see any landmarks? Do you know where you are?
I see a deserted street. Am I being kidnapped?
Probably not. Maybe a robbery. Can you discreetly call the police and tell them where you are and the details of the taxi?
That's impossible. There's no way I can call the police in a foreign country.
But you won't make your flight otherwise.
That's why I called you. Help me out. I don't want to be stuck here.
Too late, we're already boarding. I can't leave my in-laws and husband to fly back alone, so I'm going with them. You'll have to manage on your own.
Are you leaving me behind?
Calm down. You're a college graduate. You can handle this, right? You said you're good with travel mishaps.
I didn't expect this kind of trouble. Why is this happening to me?
Maybe you look like a dumb tourist or something.
What?
Yeah, because you look dumb and give off an easy prey vibe. Even foreigners can see it.
Don't call me dumb. I'm a college graduate, unlike you.
Sure, very impressive. Use that education to handle this calmly. We'll see you back in the States. Good luck getting home, Ellie.
Wait! What are you saying? Get off the plane and come help me. But you're already in the air, aren't you? Angela, what should I do? Please don't leave me.
Ellie managed to get out of the taxi, but her wallet was stolen. She couldn't buy a ticket home, and ended up sleeping in the airport for a few days. She tried asking locals for help, but the language barrier was overwhelming. Without any food, she had to rummage through trash to survive. It was quite miserable for her. Eventually, she resorted to begging on the streets to gather enough money to buy a ticket. About 10 days after we returned home, she finally made it back, looking completely worn out. Since then, she's been very quiet and hasn't bragged about her education anymore. She says she never wants to travel abroad again. But maybe this trip was a good lesson in humility for her.